Hey Scorpios, how y'all doing? Welcome. We are going to be taking a look at your upcoming December through January, your Yule seasonal reading here. So, wow. In your meditation, I immediately heard the song Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. And it was just the beginning of the lyrics. It was like, well, maybe not the very beginning, but here comes the sun, little darling, here comes the sun. And then I heard the part, it's been a long, hard, lonely winter. I don't know if I'm butchering that, but um, I kept hearing, here comes the sun, here comes the sun, here comes the sun. And I saw you as the Scorpio collective on this Ferris wheel. And the Ferris wheel was going up and up and up till you were at the top, and the sun was shining very, very brightly on you to the point where you got just a bit skin burned, sunburned, sunburned. There it is. And then I saw you sort of, going down, getting off the Ferris wheel and going to sit in the shade. But then once you sat in the shade, it was like all these people started approaching you and wanting to talk to you and compliment you and uplift you. And you knew that, you had to get back out there into the sun. And it was very, very interesting, Scorpio. Um, I feel very much like a lot of the readings for this round have been about, allowing yourself to sit in the stillness and quiet and patience and really, embracing the spirit of Yule as nature does in the Northern Hemisphere when the, trees lose their leaves and we embrace the quiet and the stillness and the darkness. And you're getting the sun. And then I had that meditation. I pulled your cards and you've got the sun twice in this reading, both as your overall animal and as your advice. Oh my lord, I feel like things are going to be just, I mean this in a good way, blowing up for you. I see you being in the spotlight. I see people talking about you in a good way, advocating for you, recommending you, seeing you, hearing about you, making you offers, wanting to collaborate. That I'm seeing that in bold, wanting to collaborate with you. It's like a moth to your flame, moths to your flame. It's like you are in your lighthouse era. And that's very much what this feels like. Very good. So your animal is the cheetah. Yes, this equates to the sun key in the tarot, which is about illumination, enlightenment, happiness, joy, good health, right? Cheetah medicine is also about fast forward moving energy. It is fire energy, right? So it's about having a clear direction and going full speed ahead. I find it very interesting that while a lot of other signs are getting like slow it down and allow yourself to enjoy the slower time of this season, I see for you, this is very much about allowing yourself to keep going with the momentum that shows up for you. Really, 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 really nice. It's going to feel good too. It's not going to be a hardship. I do see there could be aspects, of you getting in your way from time to time because, it's hard to be in the spotlight all the time. But I feel like this could come in some smaller ways, but also for some of you in some big ways. A really good example is like somebody goes viral or something, or somebody, you know, sort of recommend you for something that you're suddenly up for a position that you never in a million years dreamed you could. Like it's something that happens that propels you into a place that you're just like, whoa, this is a level up. You're coming in as the Nine of Pentacles. It's like, hello, could this be any more on the nose? Nine of Pentacles. First of all, Pentacles are about your physical experience, right? So it's about the work that you do, your finances, but also your household, where you live, how you live, with whom you live. And this is also about, your physical wellness as well. And the sun really speaks of good health as well. I kind of feel like emphasizing that. If anyone's worried about their physical health or been having some challenges, I'm seeing a lot of positive news, a lot of positive energy, and feeling good physically feels important to say. So Nine of Pentacles is very much the entrepreneur key. It's very much about feeling incredibly good, incredibly accomplished about the work that you have done with and for yourself. It's looking back and going, my God, look at all that I've done and look at how well I did it. It's that really, really strong sense of, feeling that pride as a result of your own efforts. It's this is so wonderfully positive, Scorpio. If you could have heard the ones that came before this, it's not that they weren't positive, they were just different. And then it's like the sun comes out and it's like, oh, hello. Why do I feel like I'm doing a summer solstice reading as opposed to a Yule reading? It feels like the sun coming out in winter. It feels really good. So in your place of challenge, Oh, speaking of the sun and moon, winter and summer, um, this is Seven of Cups in your place of challenge. So this is dreams deferred. This is also a bit of emotional analysis paralysis. For me, for you, this speaks to me of imposter syndrome or feelings of lack of self worth. Like, do I deserve all that's coming to me? Am I going to mess this up? Can I handle all of this? Is this really, it might be a little bit easier to just go back to the way things were or not have so much going on or just kind of stick to the status quo. Again, I'm hearing imposter syndrome. Be wary of this for you because you know what's right for you and you're going to know it by how it feels within your bones. Of course, you're incredibly intuitive. So you know what's right for you and you know the things that are coming for you are not just well deserved, but right on time. So just monitor yourself around this. It is a minor arcana, so it is something that you can work with to your benefit, okay? Because another aspect of this, like I said, is dreams deferred. So you have an opportunity here to really prioritize your dreams, see them for what they are, and allow yourself to fully receive them. Something I have found to be true in my life, I used to be in a line of work where it wasn't always about the person who was best for the job that got it. It was about the person who believed that they deserved it. Whether or not they were, you know, a good fit or talented or the best one, the best skilled, I saw time and time and time and time and time and time again that it was never, it was not often that the person who was best for it got it. It was the person who had I feel like I forget the term for it, but it's like like a magical delusion where they just had this confidence that they just believed that they were the best person for it and that they were going to kill it. And they got the job time and time and time and time again. It really is oftentimes the people who are the most talented, who are the best at what they do and are really here to, help heal and serve the world through their gifts and through what they do, that struggle the most with allowing themselves to receive the spotlight or the attention or the positivity that comes as a result of doing so. It can be very difficult to stand in the strength of your own light. So just something to think about. In your place of advice, you have the sun. I mean, it's all variations on a theme, really. So the fact that this is your advice, I'm hearing like the song from Hair, let the sun light in, let the sun shine in, let it in. Allow yourself to be seen and appreciated and valued for who you are, for your unique expression in this world. But I'm also hearing too to, not just enjoy this time, but allow yourself to really, have clear visibility. I'm hearing to stay away from the shadows. Stay away from the moon aspects of yourself. Really bring things into the light for you. And if you do notice yourself having moments of imposter syndrome or doubts, allow yourself to dialogue with that aspect of yourself and bring it into the light. The sun is a masculine energy. So the fact that you have all this masculine energy in this reading really says to me that be active, be proactive about your shadows. Allow yourself to really illuminate them with them for yourself. And this is for me, it's very much about working on that confidence. What do you feel you deserve? What do you feel you're worthy of? Something in that. But also, what do you have to say? What are you here to do in your soul plan? Are you here to help people? Are you here to inspire them create through creativity? Or what are you here for? And sometimes when we have doubt or we're struggling with something that we know we're here to do or we know that's good for us, it can help to put it in the context of returning to our why through our heart chakra. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I wanting to do this? It can be incredibly helpful to contextualize it like that because then it takes us out of our own ego and all of our fear around that and into our place of service and bigger picture. And that can be incredibly helpful. So in your place of victory here, you have 2 of Wands and 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords has come up, I think, in every reading I've done, and I'm more than halfway through. So it's really interesting here. This is very much a Yule energy key. This is about, inner peace, quiet stillness, giving yourself the gift and ability to recharge. But this is about having access with this Page of Cups energy. You see how that third eye is lit up there? It's having access to your knowing and having clear vision from a place of being in the present moment, because the true magic and keys to what is for you and the intuitive information that available to you only exists in the present moment. You have to tap fully into the present moment to see the future, ironically. Two of Wands. Again, this wand energy, this fire, is about the actions that we do or don't take, right? This is about planning, building that foundation, becoming strong in who we are and where we want to be. The feeling I get from this is that you've been in a Two of Wands for a minute. I feel like you've had a sense of where you want to be or who you are or, what you're here to do. I feel like this is bursting right through that and moving to another level. Your place of victory is that you have achieved the full expression of Two of Wands because you are elevating in your outcome here to the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, this really makes sense with your meditation too, because Three of Wands is where you've done all the work in the Two of Wands and now people have heard about you. People are coming to offer you assistance, to be your benefactor, to help you level up. I keep getting this really strong feeling. And this is, you also got Two of Pentacles, which is about juggling personal life and work life and having choices to make. The hot, clear vision. I have a strong feeling that a group of you could even be thinking about making a significant change, like moving house, moving city, moving countries. There's something about, well, if I took this opportunity, I'd have to move. Okay. People coming forward to help you with that, to help you realize that. Again, this is choices. It is speaking to me a bit of the challenge of the Seven of Cups. Maybe getting in your head a little bit of overwhelm and, oh, is this right? Is this really right? Let the sun shine in. Really follow your feelings around this. What feels good, right? And it's about being able to differentiate for yourself a fear-based choice from a love-based choice, right? We can feel nervous about something and have it be the right choice for us. There's really, use a Scorpio. I feel like you know a lot about this, but there is a difference in learning the difference in feeling of when we feel nervous about something because it's going to push us out of our comfort zone and propel us into a new place, or when we're feeling anxiety because our intuition is going, that ain't it. Don't go, don't do it. Don't do it. And learning the difference. I feel like the don't do it one, for at least for me personally, and you can investigate this for yourself, and I absolutely recommend you do this. For me, my gut is where I feel stuff. So if I get a feeling like this is not the path for you, I get like a nervous tummy. Like it just feels like a big rock is sitting in there and I can't shift it and it feels heavy. Well, when something makes me nervous but I know it's a good idea for me, I feel it higher in my heart space. Like it feels like a flutter, like butterflies. Like when you go on a first date, it feels like that. So I've learned to differentiate the feeling, right? I cannot tell you how strongly that's coming through for you to learn how to differentiate that. And it really makes a big difference in making a fear-based choice versus a love-based choice. Half the battle is knowing which is which, right? Really beautiful for you, Scorpio. You were like going to a whole other level here, and I'm here for it. Now, your Yule oracle here is reindeer medicine. Journey into the depths of your soul, an awakening of sights revealed. It is time for no time at all, for all is presently here. Now, I don't normally do this, but I wanted to read a little bit from the book about this because I feel like this is speaking directly to you. Reindeer medicine asks you, let me hold this up for you. Reindeer medicine asks you, what responsibilities are you willing to endure in the pursuit of your dreams? Goals take work, even with the cosmic forces behind you. You will still face challenges on your soul's path no matter how aligned you are with your spirit. Reindeer medicine has come to your spread to tell you not to give up. The challenges you're facing now teach you how to be stronger and more resourceful and to find ways to face your fears rather than running from them. Stay the course, for you are on the path towards success. You may not see it now with harsh conditions having come your way, but you're so close to what you seek. That's very much what this feels like for me. I really feel like this has to do, a lot of you, with something about your work situation, your home life, where it's just going to propel you. And I feel like anything that could get in your way is just not, it pales in comparison to the feeling you're going to have that, ooh, I just know that this is right. I know that this in a way has felt inevitable because of the steps I've taken. And I know that this time isn't always going to come around. That Ferris wheel in the beginning felt a lot like the Wheel of Fortune to me. What did I say? You're in your lighthouse era? That's very much what this feels like. People are going to be drawn to you. It's going to be like a beacon. When it rains, it pours. When you are in your lighthouse era, as it were, you're going to find that it's like when it rains, it pours. You get a lot of offers. You get a lot of people reaching out from the past to people who want to work with you in the future. Promotions, all of these things happen at once. And that's what you're in for this season, Scorpio. So I'm so here for it for you. I so hope that this helps and resonates. If so, let me know in the comments below. I love reading your comments so much. Give me a like, a follow, all that good stuff. I'd so appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for all of the positive comments and feedback on the last video I posted, that This Is Me I posted. If you haven't seen it yet, please go give it a watch and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about my news. And with that being said, I'm wishing you all a very happy, sunny, wonderful, magical Yule and holiday season. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for being here. But mostly, and as always, thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.